You know, usually with RYOBI tools, you'll see them at the Home Depot. They carry a lot of impact drivers, drills, recip saws, tools like that. Tools for homeowners that they can buy them, take them home, and do some DIY around the house. But RYOBI recently released a tool that I was really surprised to see on their platform. And the best part about it is I got one here. Today we're taking a look at the all-new, just released RYOBI 40-volt, cordless auger. Now, I never thought out of all the tool manufacturers, RYOBI would be the one to release a cordless auger. We're going to take a look at this. You know, we just got 3 inches of snow outside. We got another 7 to 12 inches coming in the next few hours. The ground is really frozen. We're going to try to go out, use and abuse a little bit, but this is going to be your first look. We're going to go over all the specs. We're going to see how the build quality is on this, and then we'll try to use and abuse. But we are also going to do a second video as soon as it warms up a little bit, and that way we can get down into some dirt. All right, so let's talk about what comes in this box. You're going to get the auger. You will also get a 40-volt 4AH battery. You're also going to get one of these smaller chargers, which, you know, whatever. However, if you use the fast charger that does not come with this, it'll charge a battery, a 4AH battery, fully within about 15 minutes. With the battery charger that comes with the unit, you're looking at well over an hour. Now, as far as assembly goes, you're only looking at around 10 to 15 minutes. You got a couple bolts. It comes with an Allen wrench, comes with another wrench, and it only takes a couple minutes. You tighten the handles down. It comes with all the tools and all the bolts that you need, and you just plug in the adapter from the motor going into the actual unit itself. It does come with an 8-inch auger bit. You got a locking pin and a pin clip, and well, that's really about it. Now, this auger does have an anti-kickback feature, which is always on, so that's nice. You also get an overload protector on that, so that's an FYI. So again, the motor is a 40-volt DC. The hole diameter is 8-inch. The maximum hole depth on this is 31 inches. And the speed, you're looking at 210 RPMs. Now, RYOBI is also claiming that you got 30% more torque than gas-powered units. We're going to have to see about that. Now, I know a lot of the battery-powered equipment that's coming out today, the battery-powered tools, well, they're just more powerful than the plug-ins. So, more powerful than gas, that's a pretty big claim to make. Now, I do want to point out that if you are in heavy civil construction, this is not for you. This is for light cultivating. Digging holes for fence posts, maybe some stuff for the garden, residential building, maybe putting in a deck, you're throwing your post down there. However, what I found interesting about this is you get a 5-year warranty, not a 2, not a 3, but a 5-year warranty on this hole auger. That's real nice. You also got a 3-year warranty on the battery, so that's also real nice. Now we're gonna take this out, we're gonna try to use it. Like I said, the ground has been frozen. It's 17 degrees outside. It's been like that for the last like 3 weeks. It's freaking miserable. But we're gonna see if it can at least break soil. But I do wanna point something out. Nothing that I can find has anything to do with battery life, right? So some people might get 30 minutes, some people might get an hour. I have very thick, heavy clay soil in Ohio, and I'm guaranteeing that the battery life on my unit is probably not going to last as long as somebody that just has like that really nice graded soil out in their yard. But we'll see. All right, let's take this outside and see what it can and maybe can't do. All right, so right now I have this, and what's cool about this is it basically sets at my waist level. I'm 6 foot tall, but you got a really nice, comfortable grip. The build quality on this is pretty damn good. You got that metal piping going around here. Not the best quality, but pretty good quality. Got your on and off right here. You got your high, low, and reverse button right here. On the back, you can see that you have a running light, which is green. You have the fault overload, which is red. And then like we talked about, that kickback is blue. You got your trigger down here, and all I have to do is pull that and it's going to start. So I say we start the using and abusing. Now, I want to let you know that I guarantee there are no electrical lines down here. Before you dig, make sure you know where your stuff is running underneath, but we're gonna go for this here. Here we go. All right, so I'm starting this out. Man, I can just feel how solid that ground is. I am going to start this out in low, and then we'll move it up to high. It's like solid ice. Bring it back down to low. That was not real nice like. Man, that stuff is like a solid freaking rock. Look at that. I'm gonna try it again, but I don't think it's gonna work. All right, let's reverse it. It's just too cold. This stuff is like rock. Look at that, it's literally breaking. You can hear it snapping. So it is what it is. All right, so when it comes to power, it has it. It definitely has it, trust me. That said, you know, just like any auger though, I think you're gonna struggle when you're out there, when you're trying to dig down through frozen clay. I mean, that stuff is nasty. So I did not expect it to go down through. What we are going to do is come back when it warms up a little bit. Even when it's like 40 or 50 degrees outside, it's gonna make a big difference. And I think this is really good for, you know, your DIYers or somebody who's looking to build a couple of decks or maybe start a small business doing that, putting fence posts in. I think it's a really cool tool. Now, I was really surprised that RYOBI came out with this. It's almost like a niche tool, right? There's not a large market for it. Not that I would imagine anyway, but if you wanted to buy this, you know, you have a farm or you're homesteading, whatever. You do have that anti-kickback, which I'll tell you, it works pretty good, not 100% of the time. You gotta be careful, especially in that frozen stuff, you'll get tossed. But this is why I like RYOBI, because they come out with these really cool tools and, you know, they do a good job at them. But I'm really curious, is this something that you would use? Is this something you can't use? Are you excited about it? Do you not really care about it? Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I always love hearing your feedback, and it's great to hear what you all think about the tools that we bring to the channel. Again, we will do a second review once it warms up a little bit. We'll get that out in the soil when it's a little bit warmer, a little defrosted, and not a solid block of ice. So if you don't want to miss that, get subscribed, hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on that video coming up. Now, if you like this video in any sort of way, please don't forget to smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated. I always appreciate you stopping by. And with that, we'll be back with more videos soon.